Duet Night Abyss makes a bold first impression. I have to give credit where it is due. The opening half hour is genuinely impressive. You have high contrast visuals, a vivid world design, and movement mechanics that feel fluid and fast. You watch the opening cinematics, you see the environment detail, and you start thinking, okay, this is high quality. This might be the one. The developers sold us a very specific dream, a game with no gacha banners, a game where all heroes are free, a game where monetization is strictly cosmetic. On paper, it sounds like the savior of the genre. But the moment that honeymoon phase ends, specifically when you hit the first city, the mask falls off. And what underneath isn't a revolution. It's a system designed to waste your time in ways that feel even worse than gambling. The first warning sign is the sheer inconsistency in quality. It suffers from a severe case of main character syndrome. My character looks like a next-gen model, rendered with beautiful shaders and physics. But the NPCs, they look like default assets from a cheap mobile game from 2015. Just look at this. Their mouths don't sync with the audio. They just flap open and closed like a ventriloquist dummy. It's jarring. It completely breaks the immersion the intro tried so hard to build. And the story doesn't help to keep you engaged.
If you're planning to head back there, the southbound train comes with a hefty fare, not to mention the travel expenses.
You would expect an epic quest given the setting, but the driving motivation for the protagonist is literally just trying to earn money for travel expenses. We are supposedly fighting demons and saving the world. But really, the plot revolves around scraping together enough cash for a ticket back to the starting island. It turns the epic adventure into a mundane job hunt. But usually, we can forgive bad NPCs if the combat is addictive. Here, it essentially a fireworks display with zero substance. At first, it feels like a DPS check. You just hold the trigger until the enemy's HP bar disappears. But then, you discover the optimal way to play. You don't even need to shoot. You can summon your companions, controlled versions of the characters you collected, and they will just do the work for you. I am not joking. You can literally put the controller down and let your AI squad farm enemies for you. This isn't Devil May Cry. This is basically a 3D version of AFK, Arena. The game advertises itself as a high-octane action RPG. But the meta is to turn it into an idle mobile game, where the game plays itself while you go make a sandwich. If the best way to play your game is to not play it, you have a design problem. Now, let's tear down the game's biggest marketing point, the free character system. They claimed you don't need to pull for heroes. Technically true, but the reality is a labyrinth of time gates designed to strangle your progress. First, you have the covert commissions. You grind dailies just to get a ticket to enter. And the rewards are total RNG. You need 30 shards to unlock a unit, but you are mostly getting average 2 shards at a time. But wait, I hear the defenders saying, what about the endgame farming? What about the bosses? Yeah, let's talk about those. We haven't even touched on the Nocturnal echoes, the big endgame boss challenges. Surely you can farm those for drops, right? Wrong. You are capped at claiming rewards 5 times a week. That's it. Once you hit that cap, you are done. What about bounty commissions? Capped at 3 attempts. You can't grind your way out of this. You are forced to wait. And when you need to unlock a character and then unlock their 6 Intron levels, those weekly caps turn into a prison sentence. This isn't free to play. It's wait to play. Finally, just to put the nail in the coffin of the cosmetic-only claim, the pets called GenieMons. These were advertised as cute companions. In reality, they are equipment slots. Look at this passive, increases hydro attack. That is direct combat power. They have active skills that heal or deal damage. You have to feed them, level them, and grind for them. And naturally, the Battle Pass and shop allow you to bypass the RNG and get the best ones. If you can buy an item that increases your damage output, The game is pay to win. Period. There's no debate here. Duet Night Abyss tries to act like it's better than the industry standard, but it replaces the thrill of gambling with the boredom of a second job. It trades gacha luck for mandatory chores. It lures you in with a pretty 30-minute intro and then traps you in a cycle of time-gated grinding. Weekly caps, low-quality NPC interactions, and automated combat. It respects your wallet slightly more than a casino, perhaps, but it absolutely disrespects your time. And for a game that demands hours of your life every day just to hit a weekly cap, that is the ultimate sin.
And all you have to do, well, it will be a piece of cake.
The verdict, great visuals, fluid movement, but buried under a pile of systems that make the game a chore to play. If you value your time, just watch a walkthrough of the intro on YouTube and save yourself the grind. Thanks for spending your time watching me nugging. If you enjoy, please hit a like.